Hello, Divine Beings. Hi, I'm Drykka, and this is Drykka Lightwork and Tarot. I'm trying something new today. Let's see. Let me know if you guys are gonna like this. It's like I'm gonna put the cards here and look here. It's confusing, but I'm learning as I go. I'm trying to be an old lady in the technology. Oh my goodness. My son's 16, he makes fun of me. But I'm here, I'm trying. Well, the reading today, I think it's one of my favorites because I am going to use five, let's see, 5 of my decks that I really, really, really love it. So, and they're all Buddhas and the designs are beautiful, and then the meaning, it's very deep. It's something that hopefully, I don't know if that's going to resonate for you, but hopefully it does. And if it does, take the moment to reflect in what the cards are saying, because they are very specific on the transformation that you need right now. And this is a Atemporal reading, so whenever you find this video, this reading is for you. So the first deck I'm gonna use is Osho, the Zen Tarot. The second one, it'll be Gita, and I'm gonna use the Wisdom Buddha. The Buddha reading cards. I'm not used to this, like, what? Well, we gotta have fun, is that right? Life must be fun. And the Sacred Masters, the Chakra Oracle. I will leave the link on the description below if you like to know more about those cards. And we are going to start with the Osho, and I'm going to pull 5 cards of Osho. The middle is the situation. It's almost like the solution, what needs to be done to everything improve. And then I'm gonna get one for the past. We make it like close past, present, and future, and I'm gonna get one as kind of overall of the reading. So hopefully that will resonate with you. All right, let's see what we have here for you guys. Breathe in and out. Let's get to the cards. Past lives, lovers, projections, okay. Let me turn that around. Suppression, in trust. Let me fix the cards here to make sure that you guys can see them. Whoop. Me in the mirror. And this is and this one is the overall. All right. Let's see what the cards have to tell us. Trust. This is one of my favorite cards. I don't know if you ever did skydive in your life before, but reminds me when I did skydiving. It's It's like that sensation of I'm here now and it doesn't matter what happened, I'm jumping and just. But then when you're actually jumping, it's like you don't know what is going to be the next step, but you just moving and you just going forward without even thinking. It's like you're jumping in the chords. That makes sense. It's like requires the quality of the trust. The trust is the card right there. It says right there. It's moving to the unknown. See, when you move into the unknown, it's like kind of fades away because you don't know what's gonna happen next. All right? Sometimes you say in life like it's okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And you kind of know the path. Like you taking initiative, you're taking a leap of faith, but you know the path. But with this card, it's telling me that you need to say okay and go. It doesn't matter what is going to happen next. What is next? Who knows? But right here in the picture, in this card, I don't know. Oops. If you can see, I'll try to get close. There is a point. Oops. The mirror. There is a point right there. You see how it's showing that it doesn't matter where you're gonna end up once you do your jump. It's going to be good. It's going to be the best thing for you. It's going to be the, how they call, the rose petal. Yes, I believe it's the rose petal that they call in the book. So do you see the pink sky right here? It's like she's flying. I'm saying she, but this is not gender. It can be male or female. It doesn't matter. It's the energy. So it's like, just go for it. This card here is telling you to trust and go for it. Whew. Nothing can be, sometimes you're scared to lose things, but nothing can be taken away from you that does not belong to you. If that makes sense. It's like, don't be afraid of losing something, because what you're losing, it's not really yours. Because what is yours is going to stay there for you. Makes sense. I know I have like all these images in my brain. It's your life will change, and it's no longer like a routine. It's more like a connection between you and God. Meaning like now you trust, you know that whatever happens, it's the best for you. And that's your relationship with God. God is there to help you. Jump. Oh my gosh, don't go jump and tell like, oh, she said, Drykka said to jump. No, I'm kidding. Jump. Don't be afraid. Because everything that is out there for you is going to be beautiful. So your recent past. For the recent past, we have that card that I always forget the name. Suppression. This is, I don't know. Some people see this card as negative. I kind of see this card as necessary sometimes. It's to understand, because you know how they have all those things in the knots. It's kind of like knots around, and he is under. It's like he's closing down. He's being suppressed with all the knots in their life. but you know the light is right there. The light is there. All you need to do is to let that light out. How they can do that? Jumping! That's all the suppression that you've been feeling in your future is about to go. A good thing for you to do, like it's almost like insanity, I would say. I feel. You see how he's trapped here? See the knots? Everything that is holding him. He is becoming insane. Like, see his hand on his head, like, I just can't handle this anymore. So something happened in your past, recent past, that I don't know what it is. It's like, of course, take as resonate and adapt that to your life, but something happened in your past that is making you to feel that, like you not seeing the light that is right there. That's what you need to find. You need to find a way to let it go, to untie those knots, to become sane again, and to let it, maybe like, how can I say? Sometimes people, when they get to this stage, they're also trapped, like the insanity on their heads. For some, can be like I don't know, how can I say? A point that you can control and it's going to explode. Boom! You're going to get to the point that you're going to explode if you don't do something. So, for you to let that go slowly and open up it like a flower, you need to start to take care of yourself and take care of what it needs to be done. Let's say, go to the, I think that's what it says in the book, I'm pretty sure. Go to the wideness. Go outside far away and scream. Start to scream. It's like, let that all go. Let that all go. Surrender. Surrender to the universe. And right here, the solution is right there. Because you can jump. Jump. Believe God. Because look, all the beautiful things are there. The rose petal is right there for you. Well, let's see our present. What we have for the present. In the present, we have projection. This card is like the movie, the cinema, the word they say. Like when the image comes from the back and reflects on the screen. So when you have somebody, when you look at people, it's like you are, it's your reflection. It's reflection of your mind, of what you're thinking. It's not really who the person really is. Let's say, if you're happy with the person, you're going to see them beautiful. If you're not happy with them, you're going to see them ugly. But is that person really beautiful or ugly? It's you. It's how you see it. It's how your brain works in relationship to others. And what the card is saying right now in your present is that you need to start to see things as they are. Find the reality on a person. Find the reality and see for really the situation is. Because maybe what is all this compressing you will be gone. Because now you're going to start to really see the reality. See what really, and then sometimes it can be comfortable for people to continue continue being like this, continue looking at others the way they want to see others, because that it's easier for them to give up, to not really see the potential and what's really out there, what is really happened. So sometimes, that can be comfortable or uncomfortable, but it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. It's all in your mind. It's all what are you thinking, what is right there. It's your vision of that person. And it's asking you right now in your present to break this down, to remove the vision, actually see the reality. And is that being too complicated? Let's see. Okay. They're asking me for you to ask yourself the question: is this what I'm really seeing? Is this the reality? Or is this my mind? This is what you have to question yourself right now for your present, for your situation, and why you were all suppressed and really need to let it go. And here we have the Lovers. Now things are starting to make sense here. Oh, I didn't really want to read. Well, anyway, now it makes sense. Now, hopefully it makes sense to you too once I explain. Okay, the Lovers. The Lovers card for Osho, it's more like it's different from the other readings. I mean, for the other decks, because Osho believes that, he's saying love as the person needs to understand what is love. What is love? Because what he says is like sex and the sexuality, it's here. Love is in the middle and compassion is on the top. And for you to really understand what is love, you need to pass the sex part. And a lot of people get stuck right there on the sexuality and forget the rest of the life and what's the really meaning of love. Because the sex part, it's selfish. And then when you come to love, you become to think about your partner. You start to think about others. You start to think what make them happy for you to be happy. I really like how Osho talks about this card, because a lot of the tarot decks, it's more like the Lovers cards is talk about or love in relationship, or just say a choice they have to make. No, here it's more like understanding what is love, which makes totally sense being that card in your future, because right now in the present, oops, my thing is flying here. Because right now in the present, let's go back here, it's asking you to remove the illusion, take that so you can find the real love. Pass over sex. I know sex is good, who doesn't like sex, but I mean, just saying, but what I'm saying is like, not me, like what the card is saying, there is the compassion. The compassion is above sex. And if you never, it's above love. So if you never really pass that stage in your life, if you never really jump without knowing the next, you never know, you're never really gonna know what your truly love is. It's right, what a true love is. Maybe you already found a relationship. Since this is a general reading, so I'm not gonna be too specific here. But if you already have a relationship with somebody, you need to jump. You need to show this person how much you love them. And let's say, and if you are single, and then you feel you being suppressed because you are seeing things as they not really are, it's just how you're feeling inside. It's asking you to remove the mask and have it, and understand the true meaning of love. I hope you understand. Please leave in the comments below. I love to hear if you understand, because I know those cards are very, very deep, and it's so, how can I say? It gives emotions. It's like it gives me emotion to read them, because I can see myself in all of you guys, and I can really deep the feeling of the cards that I'm receiving, and then that gives a like when I was talking about this card, I was actually feeling stuck there, and then when I was talking about the trust, I was actually feeling like I was jumping, like you should be doing. You should be doing, like, you understand, like I'm reading the cards, but of course you do whatever you want to do. The life is yours. But it's just suggestions, like, to really find deep inside ourselves how to see the reality, how to see life as it is, and understand that there is so much more. Understand our relationship with God, with the universe. I don't know, a lot of people doesn't say God, it's the universe, or whatever you want to call. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me personally. Whatever you want to call, trust, because He is there for you. He is catching you. Release all those knots that are holding you in life, and go ahead and fly, so you can get to above sex, going towards compassion and experiencing love. A lot of people miss to experience love because they are afraid to lose it. But know that sex, it's momentary. Sex does not last forever. And when you do love somebody and you create that compassion, that will stay with you. So let that fear go. Let that fear go and jump into the next step. If you already know yours, wonderful. But if you don't, find your other half, because two half, it makes makes a whole, I guess. It's see. Love is not asking something in return. Love is a feeling that comes inside of you through the energy that comes from the universe, that comes from God. And when you see the other person for who they really are, and taking their ego away, eliminating the ego, you can actually understand the meaning of love. I'm sure a lot of you guys, because we know, unless some young kids are watching this, but if you are older than me, we've been through things in life already, and then we kind of, it is what it is. Let's keep to the reading. Let's keep to the cards. Past lives. So past lives is the overall card for the whole reading, is the 5th card. And let me see if we can get closer here. You see this card? Osho wrote this card as it's like, it's the flower is like the genital feminine open up to give birth. That's his words, not mine. So it's like you open up, and then it's giving birth to all those memories, to all the past lives, everything. You see all those people here, everything that you've been through, they're coming out from you to life. And then how you achieve that is through meditation, is to really connecting. But one thing that you need to understand is that not everybody here, it's real. It gets to have it. You need to, how can I say? To reflect in the images from other lives. Okay, here, do you see those 2 lizards? The rainbow lizards, they represent the knowing and the unknowing. So it's you going through the middle, and then it's going out. So all those lives, everything, you getting connect. When you do meditation, you close your eye and really go deep, and you start to see things that happens in other lives. But I don't know, it's hard enough for me to to carry this on life. It's like when I go there and I see all the other ones, it's almost like, okay, let me go back here. Let me go back to this, to my reality here, because this is already a lot for me. Because if we start to see things that, how can I say? It's almost like the door open up and you actually see what is out there, your lives. Well, if you're watching this video, it's probably because you like Osho, and then you probably understand what I'm saying, because a lot of my videos are for beginners, but I believe that you understanding, like you become, is when you become awake. And then when you are awake, you start to recognize people that were in your life before. And it's funny because I just mentioned to a friend of mine today, actually, that I knew him. I know him from another life, but I don't want to go through all that. Anyway, he might watch this video. I know I do. And then it's like you start to have those perceptions. And what I believe that Osho want to say with this card is for you to understand that what happened to the other lives, it might be happening again, and happening again and again. And the point is, you need to evolve. You need to awake, so you don't make the same mistakes that you were doing before, or you're gonna keep it on this cycle of doing the same thing over and over again. So as an overall reading here, I see that, the answer is to jump. Don't think about. You need to take a decision. If you need to take a decision, take it. Because don't be afraid if something you're gonna lose something. Don't even be afraid if you're gonna die. Because you're not. You're not. You trust God. You trust the universe. It's right there. It's right there. Whatever you're going is beautiful. So this is the solution for you. Just let go those knots. Scream! Go outside and scream. Scream, let go. Break down those knots. Stop seeing people with your mind and see them as who they really are. So you can start to understand and go, let the sex part, it's not let it out. I'm not saying that. It's just go above. Find your one. It's these all three cards here together is really showing me that I don't know. I don't want to say twin flames because it's the twin flames is kind of, it's still a concept that I'm trying to to understand. So I don't want to say, but it's like this reunion is a reunion of a lifetime. It's a reunion of a lifetime that you are afraid to take it. However, if you continue being afraid to take it, you're going to repeat the same mistakes you made in the past. Don't make the same mistakes. Get out of this loop. Say bye. And you know how you do that? Trust. You do that with trust. Trust yourself. Trust the divine. Your relationship is the love of your life. This relationship, is the love of your life. Well, let's get some other cards and get some more relaxing and refreshing here, because I know every time I read the Osho, I use the Osho card, it's like it gets intense because it goes. Okay, those are the cards. Put right here on the deck. I'm gonna actually leave them right here on the side. All right, let's see now with the Gita deck. Yep, that is the. Let's see. I'm gonna pick one card of each deck, and then we're gonna see how that goes in this, what we just talked about. And then if I need, I can get some more clarifiers, but I think this is this reading was very clear to me. very clear to me. This love is the love of your lifetime. You need to stop being afraid and jump in. Jump in. Jump in. All right, let's see here what we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay. Look at this. Oneness. That's what the whole reading was about. They come out in one card, oneness. And is the white is the high chakra, I forgot the name. Oneness. Do you see the cup like you hear in the two right there, and the protection of everything together? Like when you guys are together, you become one. I'm glad I left the cards here. When you break the illusion, boom, let it go. All these things that is holding you out, you're gonna find the real love that is above sex. Is that compassion, and that's the oneness, the whole feeling. And trust, because trust God's the universe is there for you. And this is a love of your past life. This is your true love. This is oneness. All right, let's get. Oops, let me put right here so you guys can see. I don't know if you like this box here on the side, if that works or the other ways are better. You know, try things out. Let's see. Oh, I love this deck. Okay, what I like about this deck is that they not only have the message here, but it's also they have a message on the pictures on the back, and the pictures are amazing. I just love arts, and really calls me. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I gotta find the book for this so I can read the pictures. See if it's gonna jump or if it's going to pick. Oh, it did jump. All right. Compassion. Compassion, the conqueror. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. See, remember when I say like there is the sex, the love, and the compassion? Exactly. Compassion for the entire world. Even better. Oneness. Compassion. Oh, yeah, I want to look at the picture. Wait, let's see the picture. Now let me see what they say here. Card number 30. Actually, let me leave the cards like this so you can see. 18, 22, 30. I did not. I don't know all those pictures. They're amazing, but I cannot remember. Okay, what is right action? It is abstaining from killing, abstaining from stealing, abstaining from bodily action that could harm another. Avoid the killing of living beings and abstain from it. It doth seek one word. Be consciously full of sympathy and be concerned with the welfare of all living beings. Avoid stealing and abstain from it. What another person pursues, Do not take away with a thrift intent. This is called right action. So, the fire of attachment can influence us to cause harm to others, but the purifying waters can cleanse the body, mind, and spirit of malicious intents. Conquer the compassion of warm with love and compassion for the welfare of others into practice of right action. So it's saying, like, you see the flower here, the redness, it's what's pulling us sometimes to our illusion. And then, you know, when you're so surrounded and you're so trapped there and you start to become insane, sometimes you see people not as who they really are. You don't see and then comes trying to harm. So, yes. Whew, that makes sense. Let's see. Please let me know in the box below, what do you think of those cards, and if you'd like me to use them more often, because those decks are really decks that my special decks in my heart, so I don't really use them as much in my readings unless it's requested, or I see that they really need something deeper. Alright, so let's see. This is the Buddha reading. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, this deck, it's heavy, and it's also have the pictures, the nice pictures on the back. Alright, let's see. Let's get a card. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Winds of Desire. Man, it's all about love, this reading. I'm gonna put it like in the title, like it's a love reading. Didn't mean for that, I swear. Let's see. As a boat on the water is swept away by strong wind and thrown off course, even one on the senses on which the wind focuses can carry away one intelligence. She is the wind of desire. Just basically telling, like, get your desire out. Your partner is right there. The love of your lifetime is there for you. See? Oneness. That is my lover's cards right there. I'm gonna put right there with them. Alright, let's keep moving here, because I believe I have one more. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did all 5 decks. But I do feel like this is missing something. Let me get the Buddha wisdom. This is the Buddha wisdom. Let's see what it's gonna have to say to us. Think for a moment while I shuffle the cards. And also, please like, share, and subscribe. Press the notification button so you can see when more videos coming out. And comment in there below so we can talk, we can learn together, and I can see how I can help you more. And hopefully this reading is resonating with you. I didn't mean to be a loving reading, so whoever sees this video at this time is because it's needing a love. I love reading. Well, they are flying. Oh yes, it's a beautiful card. I always say beautiful. I love tarot. I love the cards. This is my life. So, Dorje Drolo, the crazy window, the crazy wisdom. I need to wear glasses. Rauful Buddha, let go of being. I need the light. Sorry. Let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. Opcha! Oh, minha cigana linda. I love it. When the cards, we needed that. So that was our first card in right here. And that's our last card. Whoa! It's asking you to do the same thing. Let go the logical. Trust. What else can I say? Trust. I love you, Divines. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. And how I do this here to stop